Year 2020 will be remembered as the most challenging period in our history. COVID-19 pandemic has brought despair, destruction, and death. In this situation, the right for quality and accessible learning is further being challenged. As the crisis worsens, we must strengthen our fight for our dreams. As a Prestigian and SSD Secretary, I always wanted to lift up my fellow Prestigians, especially those who are lack of confidence, engage them in academic, and develop their skills. First is confidence. I can be a role model that initiates optimism and confidence. I believe that Prestigians are molded to showcase the best that they can be. Second, academic. Some students are not knowledgeable enough. I know I'm not the smartest, but I'm willing to teach them with all the things I know, with all my heart and soul. Third is to help them develop their skills. I believe that all of us were born having a talent. Some are just afraid to show it off, so I'm willing to help them develop their skills and enhance them in trainings. I also wanted to continue the promotion for the scholarship program for those who needed and inefficient, locally and abroad. Because as a senior high school student, I'm proud to say that I'm one of those lucky students who got the scholarship. And to provide correct direction to my co-students to live a useful and upright life. These are what I will continue to stand for. If I become your first Miss PCS, I will be a channel of love, faith, courage, and social justice.
As we face a COVID-free world, join me as we work together, unite as one, and fight to a better future to make a big difference. Thank you.
Padayon, Prestigians.
Before pandemic, I was like a happy-go-lucky person, not minding about the drifts of life. I hate school, weekend bonding with cousins, and malling with mom and my sister Kriza is even better. Then came the disaster that seems to be unbelievable, and my world turned upside down. Thousands of lives lost, millions of people mourn every day. From my modular class that was so excruciating, I was finally enrolled as grade 7 student at Prestige Comprehensive School Incorporated in blended learning. At first, it was tough learning the online class session. I need to have a lot of materials like computer, phones, internet, and other gadgets. But later learned it was more fun seeing my teacher talking in the faces of my classmates. So I have came up with the idea that interacting and reaching out with other people can inspire students and help to become a better individual. I am Micaela Anika C. Pereño, representing grade 7. This, I want to implement Student Help Desk as my advocacy. Prestige Comprehensive School is committed to produce excellent and Christ-centered individual that is locally and globally competent, reaching out with the urban poor and conducting fund drives for disaster victims. By implementing the Student Help Desk, we will be able to connect again and reach out to those students that are in need, whether it be with their interpersonal being, academic deficiencies, emotional and spiritual aspects brought about by pandemic. But let us remember, all these are just temporary. Let us think positive, keep the faith, and heal us one. Tatak PCS!
Confidence is beauty that comes from within, and beauty is defined as how you look at yourself with gratefulness, kindness, and grace. I am Mayros Durandas, your candidate for Grade 10A Prestige Comprehensive School.
As a girl many years ago, I had fears of talking to people as they might actually say something bad about how I look, and I would try to smile or eventually cry whenever somebody teases me about my color. Those were the moments when I forgot that my loved ones have always been with me no matter what adversity come through. And I realized that if only I can be confident, I can be a better person who can conquer the world with a heart that's full of hope, of love, aspirations, and most of all, faith in God. And so I did now. I am a runway model, walking confidently, beautiful with great inspiration to influence all other girls and boys, especially in my school, to believe in themselves and come out to see the brighter and wider world, full of opportunities, and enjoy the blessings of life. I also campaign for a responsible use of social media with true and useful information to let others be heard and speak confidently and beautifully in the eyes of our beholder as we help each other become productive citizens of our country. I can use my learning from PCS as a weapon to influence my fellow students to actively participate in community projects that will help us develop emotionally, physically, and mentally. Doing what you love makes you the happiest, but let us always remember, together we can make a difference.
As a student of Prestige Comprehensive School, I am advocating effective and meaningful use of technology. As an online student, we are relying so much on technology. Since mobile phones, laptops, computers, and internet are our platforms in learning in this challenging time. I want each student of Prestige Comprehensive School to use technology effectively and meaningfully, in a way that they are using it not to distract them in their learnings, but to use it in collaborative learning and as sources of latest and relevant information. I want them to develop proper discipline and efforts because technology can be used to work more effectively in all aspects of lives.
Education is the center of shaping the behavior of man. In the same manner, the home and the school play vital roles in the development of the child. Back when I was a child, I am a very shy and introvert person. I don't know how to face many people. I don't know how to stand in front of public, and I don't know what deep inside me. But when I entered Prestige Comprehensive School Incorporated, I learned how to face my weaknesses. This school provides different activities that boost our confidence and enhance our skills and talents. As a Prestigian, it is my great honor to be part of what we call Home of the Champions, the TAC PCS. I am Kusumi Agravante, representing grade 7A, an advocate of students' empowerment and developing skills, potentials, and confidence. As a voice of the Prestigian, I always believe that every student has an innate talent that needs to discover and enhance. I am always thankful in Prestige Comprehensive School Incorporated in bringing students to be out of their comfort zones despite their economic backgrounds. Together with the goals and objectives of the school, it is my priority to help my co-Prestigians to let their skills and talents to be developed and enhanced. Prestige provides training in free and scholars for those who want Prestige to be their partner, enhancing their potentials, wherein every student has that chance to develop to their talents and skills. So to all Prestigians out there, I am encouraging everyone to start building yourself to be a Prestigian, to be a champion and be part of Prestige Comprehensive School Incorporated, the TAC PCS.
everyone, my advocacy is about the youth leadership. As a Prestigian, we strive to prepare to become lifelong learners and responsible citizens ready to meet the challenges of the future in partnership with families and community. Our goal is to create relevant learning opportunities for students both inside and out the classroom that help them develop their knowledge, critical thinking skills, and character necessary to succeed in a technologically advanced world. Engage students in a quality Christ-centered education that equips and challenges them to reach their unique potential, spiritually, academically, socially, and physically. The Development Scholarship Programs. We inspire students to work hard and learn as much as they can. We partner with families to make sure we provide students with the needed support for learnings and put forth our best effort to support students where they are so they can achieve their goals. As a Prestigian, we respect and treat others with care and compassion. We are made to live a life of honesty, integrity, and unconditional love, and to make the world a more beautiful through art and our relationships with others. Thank you.
Mayong adlaw. Ako si Danilyn C. Villarmino, nag-representar sa grade 11 UMS B. My hometown takes pride in our sugar industry. That is the lifeblood of our province and beautiful churches. Before I joined Miss PCS, I have already been involved with different projects on my community that support cause for the environment and humanity. As a young student, it is my duty to take part in protecting Mother Earth. We planted hundreds of mangrove seedlings and participated in regular coastal cleanup. The mangrove trees that I have planted serve as fish sanctuary, which provides good livelihood for the community. As a part of Miss PCS, I would like to promote the Clean and Grant program for our school and start an environmental club. And they have a lot of student perspective are important in the society, as they are entitled as the key of success. We need to grow and learn to develop our students to be useful and responsible citizens. We encourage lot of students to join organizations and programs that focus on environmental causes such as Youth for the Environment organization. The environment has totally love and care to the humanity. Our beloved Earth is not just the one that must work, but also the people inhabiting it. Let's not forget the Earth is giving us life. Take care of it, and it will continue paving. You know what's right or wrong. You understand what's good or bad. All you got to do is to act upon it. Let's all work hand in hand for Mother Earth. Once again, this is Danilyn C. Villarmino, Bugal Cagayan Center, sang 11 UMS B.
As a grade 11 student advocate, I will support students by speaking up about what they want, what they need, and what their rights are. This is also particularly important for students who are scared and ashamed to speak up for themselves. Also help them to adjust to the normal in their own way. The situation is uncertain, and it's okay to take the steps you need to in order to gain the focus you need in learning something new. Next is helping and encouraging them to establish a new routine. Having a healthy and balanced routine will help you get the most out of school. Motivate them to strive for progress, not perfection. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Lastly, I'll help my fellow Prestigians to unlock their capabilities and skills in terms of knowledge. Because I believe that when you're a Prestigian, you're capable of extending the range of the things that you can do, such as making into international schools like Taiwan's Scholars of Prestige. They are the living evidence of prestige institution. Above all, these things are not capable without the grace of our dear Father in heaven, because I believe that nothing is impossible with God. Sorhai, Tatak, PCS.
it had been a challenge not only to our country, but also to the whole world. How education can be delivered in these trying times. I personally believe in my school, Prestige Comprehensive School, and their hopes to close this gap. It has always been my dream to see education as true to anyone and everyone, regardless of the status in life. I am one with my school's advocacy to uplift one's personal life. I am one with my school's advocacy to eradicate ignorance through education. I am one with my school's advocacy to free education. I am one with my school's advocacy to nurture young minds to become the next leaders in the future. This is my advocacy, and this will be my legacy. I am Merlin Bendoy, representing ICT 11B.
A world pandemic is one of the biggest hurdles of education. Most of the students either don't have access to distant learning or cannot afford increasing rates of tuition fees as income has been compromised in a time like this. Confucius believed that all people should have equal access to education. Unfortunately, not everyone are able to enjoy it. We who are able to go to school should not take it for granted. I am Maria Lady Joy P.B. Gaza, representing grade 8, and I am an advocate of education for all despite of our differences and economic background, as providing education for all is one of Prestige Comprehensive School, a scholarship school advocacy. It is also one of its core values, and that is social justice, which is to give every student an equal opportunity to be educated regardless of economic status and provide opportunities to become their lives better. As we are privileged and that if we can help, we should lend our hands to those who are not enjoying their right for education. Every child should be educated as for simple reason and could be in simple way, believing that children are the hope of our future and it is every child's basic right. Education is for everyone, but in this situation, the right for equality and accessible learning is further being challenged. As the pandemic worsens, we must strengthen our fight for our dreams. We can still work for our future at the corners of our homes. Education must continue. We can help send a person to school, be a change that bright mind is waiting for. As what they say, a child without education is like a bird without wings.
Many wanted to go to private schools, but they can't because they can't afford. Standing here today is a proof that there is an institution like Prestige Comprehensive School who offers free tuition. An institution who binds itself to provide us Christ-centered, efficient, quality education and technology advancement. I will stand as inspiration to my fellow students that you can be a scholar, excel in academic, and do extracurricular activity. At the same time, be one of us. Be a Prestigian, the top PCS.
Hello everyone, my name is Eunice Althea R. Lario, a grade 9A student. My advocacy is planting more trees in our land. People who will not sustain trees will soon live in a world that will not sustain people. Just like what happened to us in Talisay City, massive flooding reported. 2,964 families comprising 13,588 persons from 16 barangays were affected by the massive flooding. On last January 8, 2021, now we are susceptible to landslides and floods. This is our problem because of blocking trees in our surrounding that protects us. To combat climate change, to prevent water pollution, to prevent soil erosion, and economy and habitat of wildlife. How can we stop overrising landslides and floods in our surroundings? As a Prestigian student, I would like to encourage and introduce to you my advocacy program of planting more trees in our lands. As an antidote for destruction and casualties of individual being, especially in affected areas, mountains, or lands that has no trees. Now, this is the right time to ignite your mind to support this program. Planting more trees saves lives and distinct organism of a limited kindness and benevolence, and extend more seriously of the product of his life and activity. It affords protection to all human beings.